What's up, everyone? This is my truck race from yesterday. I am in the number 4 red subway truck there, similar to the cars that I told you my mom and stepfather sponsored. Went with that paint scheme, thought it looked cool, kind of retro. But anyways, qualified third, had a really good race, so check it out. We're about to go green. In practice, that 15 truck was a really good pusher, so I decided to jump up in front of him. Although right there, it hit me pretty hard and knocked me sideways, but it gave me a big push. I used the momentum there. I didn't want to leave my partner hanging there on the outside, so tried to keep running high with him. Gave up the chance to get down in front of those guys to stick with him. Kind of left him hanging right there, but I was committed to pushing that black truck and he turned left, so I had to kind of turn left once I was clear so I didn't spin him and wreck him. But it worked out because it opened me back up here on the outside with the 15 truck. mirror driving right there, trying to make sure that the 15 was clear, and he wasn't quite. I thought he was, and he wasn't quite, but he kind of forced his way down there, and the 13 checked up a little bit, let him in there, so it worked out. When you're the leader, there's lots of mirror driving going on here, so trying to just run a good steady line in case he decides to bump me, it doesn't spin me out. And two, I kind of would not run right against the yellow line. I would kind of wash up a little bit right there, just in case they decide to try and get a run on me and pull out and pass. I had a way of maybe stopping it or make them think I was going to block it. See, they got a little sideways back there behind us. Broke up the field some. But the 15 truck was pretty committed, I felt like, so I wasn't too worried about him setting me up for a pass, at least until the end. I figured I would have to worry about him and the 2 truck at the end. And that pretty big wreck there took out the whole field almost behind us. guys were complaining about other guys bumping and stuff, and at that time I was telling the 15 truck behind me, hey man, keep bumping, I don't care, I'll hold on to it. But he finally got wrecked there. So we will fast forward it here to get through these caution laps so you don't have to watch that. Alright, so we're back, getting ready to go green here. A bunch of people had made it through that wreck actually. It looked like in the mirror that a bunch more were taken out, but they actually weren't. That 2 truck was still fast, he was the pole sitter. Kind of messed up there and put myself out in no man's land, jumped way out in front of him, so I kind of drug the brakes a little bit to get back to the 11. I didn't want him to get too big of a run and just leave me hanging. I think pretty much the guys that are right here in this little small pack were the guys that didn't get any damage that made it through the first big wreck there. Typical Talladega, big one happens. I was safe being the leader out there because second place was eliminated, so that's why it pays to be the leader sometimes. Now, a few people were complaining about this 11 truck, saying he was bumping way too hard and in the corners and stuff. So I was kind of prepared, got a good brace on the wheel and get ready for it. I told him a couple times over the chat, I was like, hey man, go for it, I trust you. So I wanted to keep the lead, obviously, especially with laps winding down. I know you couldn't really tell there, but he gave me a little bit of a shot and it sent me up the track. and then he reacted big time. Tried to follow me. I don't know if he thought I was gonna go high or what he thought, but when he bumped me, it knocked me around a little bit that time. See, he's getting pretty aggressive with his bumps. Got another bump there, about turned me, but I held on to it. If he would just hit me square or kind of lean on that right side a little bit more, the right rear bumper, it would be okay. But he kept hitting me in the left, then the right, then turn when he was bumping me. So it was definitely a handful, but you know, it wasn't terrible. That time it clipped me. It didn't look like it, but inside of the truck at that moment was a big deal. You get incident points on iRacing, and that actually gave me a 4X car contact. So he kind of hurt our rating a little bit by doing that and almost wrecked us, but you know, part of it. Part of what you expect. You see, he left the lane open down there, and the 6 filled the hole and took away my partner there. And this is on the last lap. Not what I wanted to see. All the momentum was on the outside here. They were grouped up pretty good. The 2 didn't get to my bumper fast enough. Going into turn 3, I put us 3 wide, trying to keep that run that I had. The 2 didn't stick with me again, and the 7 came down and blocked it, did what he had to do to try and win. So I decided to go down low here, and this is coming to the checkered, and we're 4 wide. It was a pretty wild finish, but it was awesome. I'll take losing some iRating, some safety points over that, you know, with that kind of a finish anytime. That's just fun racing coming down to the end like that. I gave it my best, tried what I could to get the win there, just came up a little bit short. So that was it. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys later. Try and get in some more races here at Talladega. Have a good day.